So here we are with Lee Jones, manager of Complete Academy Surrey.
Morning.
Bit of a belated post-match interview, but I thought it would be a good chance to digest the game and obviously speak very briefly about the programme so far. So, Lee, Wednesday, you had BCA Maidenhead here at Frimley Lodge Park. What are your thoughts on the game?
I was very happy. Obviously, it was a 3-0 win. So result-wise, pretty good. Clean sheet, scored a few goals. Boys executed sort of the game plan perfectly. So we went in, didn't really know what to expect in terms of league, because obviously we've gone up to the T2. Since I've been here, I don't know when the program first started. Have you ever played BCA before?
Yeah, I think we've played them away from what I can remember, because obviously I was at the Bracknell game, and they got some great facilities over there. So we remember being over there. I can't quite remember. I think it might have been a cup game, so I don't think we played them over here.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I've never experienced obviously playing them, so I had no idea what to expect from them, no idea what to expect from the league. So yeah, the boys executed the game plan which I wanted to kind of play. They did it really well. Obviously we scored really early, which can be quite dangerous. We scored, I think, 2 minutes into the game. So on one hand it's a great settler, but on another hand, it could be quite dangerous to go 1-0 like that early. But no, we defended really well, created a lot of chances, probably could and should have scored maybe more than 3, but on the flip side I think they had some great chances too, and on another day they could have scored 2 or 3 themselves. So yeah, absolutely take a 3-0, and obviously I'm moving on to the next game, which is next week.
Yeah, so obviously last year, first season under your guidance and management, taking a league win in the T3, so you were ready and prepared to step up into T2. What do you think is going to be different compared to the T3 last year?
I think what I've said to the lads, the main thing is obviously we've got a very strong squad, and I think the difference is more so going to be when we're training. I think I've said to the lads, you've really got to knuckle down and train how you expect to play, because you're not going to be able to get away with training poorly and turning up and having these wins. I think they're going to be challenged a lot more this year, which is good. It's good for them, it's good for me. And yeah, like I say, I've not really got an idea of what to expect from the league and the level. But yeah, I think it'll be a better challenge. But it's only going to help them, it's only going to help everyone else. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So with regards to obviously your experiences of the programme, the league last year, what are you trying to implement differently this year into Complete Academy Surrey?
I think I learnt a lot last year. I was probably quite lenient with it being my first year. There's a couple of things that I need to knuckle down on. Things like attendance, lateness to training. People got away with quite a bit. They know that's not the case this year. We've already had to have people out of the squad for different reasons, and that's something that I'm going to stand by, and I will do again if I need to. If people aren't doing what they need to be doing, then unfortunately they're going to be missing out. And I think I was too lenient last year with it. Going to try and implement a lot more fitness work within training, because I think we do need to be fitter. I think we needed to be fitter for T3, let alone T2. So that's something that we need to work on as a group. But yeah, we're going to try and go a bit more in detail with sessions and stuff this year as well. So I'll blow my own trumpet a little bit. On Tuesday we did set pieces, ran for a couple of corner routines, and we scored 2 goals from corners on Wednesday, which obviously I was chuffed with. But yeah, I think we can go a little bit deeper into tactical stuff and bits like that in training this year. And yeah, I think main thing is just making sure the boys' standards stay high in everything they do, and yeah, making sure they're fit.
Okay, so obviously with a programme like this starting, we're in early September. Obviously you've had lads that you've worked with in the past year, possibly 2 years. Is there anyone in particular that you've quite enjoyed working with as a new member of Complete Academy Surrey?
What, first year's coming in?
Yeah.
I've enjoyed. I think I'm looking forward to seeing Ben this year. I think he can be a real threat. Maybe needs a little bit more confidence in front of goal, but I think he's going to be a real threat for us this year. And I think obviously having Harvey Mansfield come in as keeper, I think is massive. So obviously we went through last year without a keeper. And bless him, Hillsy went in for us and, you know, did a great job, but obviously we lost him then out on the pitch. But yeah, having Harvey in as a keeper is massive. And to be fair, I think all of them, in terms of like the attitude, the banter they've got is really, really good. Arzum, who's very quickly becoming a fan favourite. You know, he's a very funny guy. He's very, very good to have around the group. And yeah, the only one at the moment that I've got a problem with is David, because he's Arsenal fan, and he's giving me a little bit of grief. But since they've come in, the boys have been great. Attitude, attendance, you know, timekeeping, all of that's been fantastic. But obviously, you know, I know the challenge is, can they maintain that across a whole year, especially as it starts getting, you know, darker mornings, colder mornings, you know. Are they going to want to turn up and play when it's, you know, freezing? But they know that there's, 26 lads, I can have 16 in the squad, so they know they've got to fight for it.
And obviously, knowing that game time is going to be quite key for everyone involved in the programme. So plans with obviously playing in the T2 on a Wednesday, what is the plan with the rest of the lads to make sure that they get opportunities to show what they can do? Yeah,
so I'm in I've started myself. I made a group chat with a few other tactic teams that we've played before. So I think it's us, Hampshire FA, Eastleigh, and what was Havant. I've got all the managers in a chat, and we're just in the process of just trying to arrange like sort of regular friendlies, just to ensure that everyone's getting their minutes. And obviously, if this goes out there and any other teams sort of see it and want to have a friendly, you know, with lads that need some minutes, just drop us a message. Happy to get something sorted out, because yeah, obviously we've got, like I say, 26, 27 learners, 16 in the squad on a match day, so we need to make sure that everyone is still getting those minutes, everyone is still getting those challenges, so I can see them all in a game scenario.
Okay, next game. Who is it? Where is it? When is it?
Next game's out there, PDA Dorset, so they've got a long journey to us. Again, I've not played them before. I know you've been there before, and from what I've heard, they've got a lovely facility down at their place. Yeah, it's going to be the same again. I'm probably going to approach it in the exact same way that I approached Wednesday, and I think the boys will probably agree with me that it worked really well. A couple of tweaks tactically that we need to do, but yeah, I think obviously if you watched last year, we were very gung ho. You know, we had a lot of pace. We had obviously Taylor Barham in. We had a fit Dan Wardrop in. We had a lot of fast players. But yeah, with this league and not knowing what to expect, we're going to approach it slightly differently. And that may be the case all year. It depends. If it keeps working like it did on Wednesday, then I think that's the way forward for us. But yeah, looking forward to it. Out there, 11 o'clock kickoff. Like I say, long journey for them, but I think we've got to go there mid-December. So yeah, it could be a little bit of a minging one for us. But looking forward to it, and I think the boys are as well, especially after Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. Well, good luck next week, and we'll obviously touch base after the game.
Thank you. See you soon.